I mean, one thing about being inexperienced is actually good.
You won't have bias.
Yeah, correct. So it's like a cup lah.
Yeah.
If you have to fill a cup with water, right? Is it easier to fill an empty cup or a cup with water?
Hi guys, welcome back to the Undefined Talk Show. My name is Marcus and I'm your host. This talk show is sponsored by IB Lounge, which is a specialized IB tuition service in Singapore. The Undefined Talk Show's aim is to really inspire its viewers by showing the experiences and journeys that people have took. And usually these journeys are actually unconventional. They are not really, the usual thing where you go to school and then you come out and work, but there are different types of journeys that people undertake, and we want to inspire viewers to really take charge of their life and their journey and to pursue their aspirations. So today we have a good friend of mine who is Benjamin. Yeah, I met Benjamin in hall in university, and one thing that struck me from the start was that he's actually working and actually paying off all his school fees and hostel fees by himself. So that was really impressive to me. Not many people, especially when I met him, he was only in year 2, not many people can claim that they did that. And I was really very impressed by it. So I started to ask him more about it and get to know him better as a person, hear about his journey. And I thought this would be a good lesson or a good journey for you guys to hear as well. So welcome, Benjamin. And maybe you can start off by introducing yourself.
Okay. First, thanks Marcus for having me here today. It's a great pleasure, to be invited to this talk show to share about my personal experience over the years lah. Okay, not over the years lah. Makes me feel kind of old, but yeah, you guys know what I'm talking about. So my name is Benjamin. So I'm a rising year 4 NUS business student. So specializing in management and HR lah. Okay. Which I think I'll probably talk about it later in the
nice.
during the podcast lah. So as Marcus mentioned, we met in hall. I mean, it's one of the 7 halls in NUS lah, PGB house. Yeah, so not sure how many of you guys have heard of that before. Yeah. So when I met him, he was a freshman in year 1. So as he mentioned, I'm a second year NUS business student lah. So while studying, I'm also working in the insurance industry lah. So I actually started out even before I matriculated into university. Yeah. So then it's been a journey lah. So yeah.
So I want to know more about your intentions. Like, what did you initially intend when you decided to get into this industry? You mentioned that it's before university. So what kind of sparked that?
Okay. So so it's like a trip down. Okay. So before I matriculated in NUS Business School, so that was like 2018. So this is 2021. Okay, I'll be graduating soon. Okay. So maybe put in context, right? I have been someone that has been working for a while, like since after A levels, like on and off. Like I took out a lot of part-time jobs and stuff. So you name it, I probably have done it. I've done like the banquet stuff, teaching tuition. Okay, teaching tuition, right? That's right. Okay, but not IB lah. I came from the A level track. Yeah, I think back then, like to me, I didn't know like what I really wanted yet. So I just wanted to expose myself to the different things out there lah. So that's why I picked up a lot of like part-time jobs here and there, tuition, banquet. Those people wearing those bags with the signboard at the back, like your IT show. Yeah, so I did that also lah. So I also gave out flyers at Little India to those foreign workers, because foreign workers, they always have like they always need to buy SIM cards and top up SIM cards. Yeah. So back then, when the telco industry wasn't so saturated, it was quite a fierce competition between the Singtel M1 and StarHub lah. So some weekends I'll be there distributing flyers and talking to the foreign workers. Yeah. So across the years, like I did a lot of part-time jobs on and off also, and I guess it's also because I didn't want to I don't want to use the word burden my family. I mean, because I understand that like it's normal for family to provide for their children lah. But I guess for myself, I see myself as quite independent. Right. And like if I have the ability to pay for my own things, I will do it lah. Then at least it saves my parents that amount that they can use for their own needs, or I mean even they can just save up for their retirement or stuff also lah. Yeah. Then how I initially ventured into the insurance industry, right? Is actually okay. So my current manager, okay, I met him through. Okay, this might be a bit complicated. So if you need to hear me out, so I met him through my good friend's mother, who is the colleague of my manager.
Okay.
Okay.
I think people need to like rewind this a few times.
Okay, so basically it's my good friend's mother's colleague. Good friend's mother's colleague. Yeah. I can't exactly remember how we ended up talking. Yeah. I think it was through. I mean, probably I think it was throughout towards the end of the national service journey. Then because back then when I ORD, so basically ORD is like when you almost complete your 2 years of national service in Singapore lah. I mean, for those people that don't know what national service is, then I ORD'd in January, okay, and I have a period of 7 months before I start university, which is in August. Yeah. So these 7 months, it's honestly a lot of time lah.
Yeah,
so I wanted to try, because having tried different things in the past, I don't really want to go back. Okay, not really don't want to go back. I'm someone that likes to explore different things lah. Yeah. So at that point when I met my current manager, he introduced me into this industry. You know, because maybe also put into context, my manager he started his career in his undergrad years also lah.
Oh.
So he's also from NUS. Yeah, if I remember correctly, he's from computing in the science faculty. I can't remember what exactly his degree was about. Yeah, but anyway, so he was able to relate to how I was feeling about all this stuff lah. So I guess that was one of the first thing that you know, kind of relate. I found it relatable because like this is someone that has been through this process, and it felt reassuring lah. So at least even though I'm stepping into some unfamiliar territory, but I had someone that can relate to me. Yeah. So, and I guess also it provided me, because in this industry we don't really have like a fixed schedule. Okay, because we aren't really counted as like full, like an employee lah. Yeah, we are kind of like a self-employed. Yeah, so I mean, when in the working world, there are a lot of like categories of workers out there lah. So there's like your employee, basically you work for a company, you work for someone, you have a boss. Okay, then you can do part-time jobs on and off, which is something that I've done over the past few years. And then there's this category called the self-employed. Yeah, so in a sense, I guess it's also kind of like a entrepreneurship kind of thing, where you run your own business also lah. But I mean, after we still represent a company, but there isn't someone to tell you, oh, you need to come to the office this timing, you need to do this, then you can only leave the office at 5 p.m. Yeah, so it's very different from the corporate setting lah. Yeah, so that part of me really attracted me, because I guess okay, honestly, I honestly don't have much corporate experience. This experience was probably shared with me through my family members, friends, seniors, all this lah. So I can't really say that corporate is not right for me. But having experienced the self-employed thing, I guess it might take some time for me to adjust to corporate if eventually I were to move there lah. But as of now, I guess I'll be sticking to this industry for long lah. Yeah, cause flexibility and time is something that I really value. Yeah, and yeah. So to summarize, okay, one thing is because I'm someone that likes to try different things, and going to the insurance industry is something new, and you know, at first I didn't really know exactly what it was all about lah. Yeah, but it's really like an OTJ, on the job kind of thing. You learn, you gain more experience, and from there you get better at it lah. Then secondly is because like the why I venture into it is because like it provides a lot of, okay, not really like a lot of time for you in terms of like, oh, you can choose, because at the end of the day, self-employed means how much you earn depends on how much you put in the hard work. Okay, not necessary because hard work does not equal results.
Yeah.
Okay, so basically you can be working very hard, but you may not be getting because in this industry, end of the day, it's about bringing in the sales lah.
Yeah.
You might not get the sales. Yeah. So to an outsider that may not really understand this industry, they may say, oh, hey, you like a lot of free time. You people working at 9 a.m. You going boxing or something like that. Yeah. Then I mean, cause for me it's like my busy timing is usually people's free time.
Right.
Yeah, because the only way you can meet them is when they're not working.
Yeah, makes sense.
Yeah, but nowadays with the COVID-19 situation, most people are working from home. So I guess this brings a lot of convenience to us lah.
Yeah.
So we can meet them when they are not working and stuff. So
Yeah.
So actually what was I talking about? What am I talking about? Yeah. So time and flexibility. Yeah. So The point that I wanted to say is even though we have a lot of like flexibility, right? We still need to have the self-discipline to kind of like work lah.
Yeah.
Because in this self-employed line, like you are your own boss lah. You are on your own boss. If you slack off, then obviously clearly you won't be making money lah.
Yeah.
Okay, not really making money, but like you won't be
Can't really improve your business.
correct. Because end of the day, compared to a salaried man, which is your full-time people, they have a monthly income that if they just need to be
It's
there.
kind of guaranteed, right?
Correct. Guaranteed if you have the job lah. You have to be there 8 to 5, show your face and do your work.
Yeah.
Okay. Then you get this monthly income. But for our industry,
So you can do that, but you still may not.
correct.
I see.
Yeah. You can be working 24. Okay, not 24 hours. That's overwork. You can be working like 12 hours every day, but you may still not be getting the sales and stuff lah.
Right.
Yeah. So cause
So you kind of like that responsibility, I guess.
Correct. And also like I guess it's you wake up every day, it's like wow, you're motivated to do something lah.
Right.
Yeah, cause it's not just about clocking in hours. Like it's not about working hard only. It's about working smart also.
Yeah.
Yeah. So I guess that was something that I struggled with from the start, because end of the day I was still a student lah.
Yeah.
And have to study, and also I'm like a son, and you also have family to take care of. Okay, not really take care of, to like you have to be there for family also lah. So there's a lot of hats to juggle in my life for the past 3 years lah. Yeah, but I guess I like that. Like I'm someone that if I don't have anything to do, I'll feel very bored lah.
I see.
Yeah,
So it kind of gives you some fulfillment also doing this.
Yeah.
Okay.
So it's like, okay, I came across this. I was talking to one of my friends the other day. So it's like, are you someone that would you rather have a day you just nua the whole day, okay, or would you rather have a day whereby you did a lot of stuff and you felt very productive?
Okay.
Yeah.
So what was your?
I mean, I was thinking lah. I mean, I wouldn't mind a nua day, but honestly, if you ask me to choose between these two, I guess it will be the latter, which is having a more productive day. Yeah. I mean, there are days that I feel like just want to lock myself in my room and just chill lah.
Yeah.
Yeah. But I think that is still important, cause end of the day, you don't want to be overworking yourself. You don't want to be what's that word? You don't want to burn out lah.
Yeah. Right.
Because I think across these 4 years, okay, I don't think I kind of burn out, but it's probably just seasonal, because in uni there were some parts that there were certain peak periods whereby you have submissions, then you have a lot of projects, then at the same time you also have to work. Yeah, but that's what I mean. I took some time to adjust to it. It's about managing your time. Okay, no, managing your time is one thing, but I guess the more important thing is managing your energy also lah.
Yeah.
Yeah, because when you're working and studying, you need to focus, because okay, for example, like one thing that I struggled with across the years was, okay, like for example, like for me, okay, just to share a bit more, I plan my day to the hour lah. Yeah, so I have a Google Calendar, so I'll set 7 to 8 I will go to boxing, then after that I will have this. Yeah, so everything is very nicely planned out. Yeah, so for example, if I have time slot to say, I have this project that I have to attend then and do stuff, but in between while doing the project, sometimes cause in this line, like clients will have questions on and off, and not just clients, sometimes your colleagues also have questions to ask lah. So you have to shift your mindset from studying to work at that point in time.
Yeah, I guess that can be quite challenging.
So but I guess it's fine for me lah. Yeah, I think over the years I'll kind of get used to it already. Then I think recently one thing that I tried was having 2 separate phones. So I think this was actually kind of recommended by Marcus also lah. Cause I think the thing about having one phone is like when you receive a notification, for myself, like I would like to believe that I'm a quite fast replier lah. So by having a phone, when I see a message, I'll tend to reply quite fast. Then I think also because of my job also lah.
Yeah,
you have to be there for someone if they ask you questions. Yeah, but that is of course not when you're sleeping lah. You still need to have your own personal time and stuff also. So by having these 2 phones, it kind of helped me a little bit, but it's only like my second week having this, so I guess I'll get back to you guys and see how it goes after a few months lah.
Nice.
Yeah.
Okay, so I want to know more about like how was the starting part of your journey, because starting is always the hardest part, right? Getting your first client, it's hard because you don't have experience, don't have any reputation. So how was that like?